MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure.
Striding in now for the Nats, Elvis Espinosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there,
the next Cub up, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 4.
Perfect.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 3-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kendall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kevin Kendall.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Beggars can't be choosers right there.
Digging in for his second at bat, King Bishop. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Barter ranging back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the throw in gets away from him.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning.
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Now here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bishop patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again, Ryan McMahon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air out to center field. Bishop is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in once again, Matt Reynolds. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a rhythm.
King Bishop will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Catcher number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Bishop gets his lead at first, nobody out. Once more, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Run it out, dig.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, White.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Barger is after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Ready for another shot now, Elvis Espinoza. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but
and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Washington. Ken Charles will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A moment now to take a look.
Batting third, center fielder, King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little in.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 0-1.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Ready for another chance? King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face.
Playing 11. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Digging in to try it again, King. Bishop, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone, so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Nick Williams. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose De Leon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gallo shading to his right. 2 down. Digging in, King. Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
All right, hang on. Right there, right here.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Two runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Final line score tonight.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Game 3 of the NLDS. Next. Eric Fetty will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the Division Series. What's your take on it, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the Division Series?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not one.
Stepping into the box, King Bishop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And there he goes towards second. picked him up. Murillo is under it. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in the switch hitter, King. Bishop 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep?
Third baseman number 24.
Striding into the box, Caden Rosado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Alonso sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third. Stepping in, Kevin Kendall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Bishop is there. 2 gone. Into the box, King. Bishop, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly.
Coming to the plate now, King Bishop. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Conforto on the move. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. In now for Washington, Michael Conforto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bishop is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now at the plate, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there. Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.